Good morning. I'm Matt Sudmeyer, the manager of the Orange County Parks and Recreation Division, and on behalf of the Parks and Recreation Division, would like to welcome everyone to this exciting morning here at Magnolia Park to help us celebrate the opening of the Eco Education Center, as well as some of the other beautiful amenities that we've opened on this side of the park. And again, thank you all very much. I know it's Monday morning, and thank you all very much for being here on this nice August day in Florida. So, but before Mayor Demings comes forward, I would just like to thank him, as well as all the commissioners that are here today, for their continued support, not only for this beautiful park and this beautiful improvement that we've made here at Magnolia Park, but throughout the entire county and all the commission districts, and promoting and having parks and recreation a top priority, not only for this district and this park, but throughout the county. So please welcome Mayor Demings. Thank you, Mayor Demings, and please, everybody, please welcome.
All right, good morning. Good morning to all of you. I agree with Matt on this wonderful August day. It's just a blessing to be alive after we've all been through so much in these last 2.5 years or so, to be able to gather and to do something like we're doing today, where we're making the magic happen within our community. I too would like to acknowledge our elected officials and certainly Mayor Nelson. It's been a great partnership between Orange County and the city of Apopka, and of course our district commissioner, Commissioner Christine Moore, Commissioner Nicole Wilson, and Commissioner Myra Uribe, who have joined us here today. So, and Commissioner Velasquez is here as well from the city of Apopka. Let me, in just a few moments, you're going to hear from our district commissioner, Commissioner Moore, who will provide some additional comments. But as you know, projects like these are never done alone. A lot of hard work and dedication from our community made this day possible. I want to thank several, losing my voice this morning. I want to thank several individuals for their support and commitment. Let me just begin by thanking President Deborah Green for her involvement with these park improvements. Deborah, where are you? There she is over there. And Teresa Williams and Sydney Shertock, who hosted the Florida Native Nature Photography Contest that was held here. Where are you all also? Okay, there they are, there in the back. Thank you. The Orange Audubon Society framed 7 winning photographs from a photo contest that will be placed in the center itself. And so where are our representatives from the Audubon Society? There they are, okay. We also look forward to hosting the Orange Audubon Society instructors in the future and sharing teaching opportunities. Next, I would like to recognize Ms. Gretchen Boyd, founder of the Bloom and Grow Garden Society, and the past president and chair for the Spring Fever in the Garden for many years, Ms. Boyd. There she is in the back. She is the mother of the former county commissioner, Scott Boyd, and I told her earlier that there's no way she looks old enough to have a son Scott Boyd's age, but she looks very good. Her latest project for Winter Garden was the Monarch Project, which transitioned in 2022 to the pollinator power with a goal of 2,500 acres of increased pollinator habitat within the next 5 years here within Orange County. I want to also recognize Dr. Becky Lynch, co-chair of the Pollinator Power and leader designer of the Learning Pollinator Beds in front of the Eco Education Center right here. Where are you? And the Butterfly Pollinator Garden on the West Orange Trail is the first pollinator power garden sponsored by the Bloom and Grow Garden Society. Both gardens will now provide pollinator conservation information. We have other members of the Pollinator Power Committee joining us as well today. My thanks to each of you, and I would also like to recognize Mr. Greg Goodwin, who is responsible for the incredible interactive media system for our teachers. We know with school starting, this system will be put to good use. So, Greg, where are you? He's here somewhere, I know. He may be inside. I would also like to recognize Jim Crescitelli, who worked with Joe Dunn with the Friends of Lake Apopka to collect photos for display inside the Education Center. Where are you two gentlemen as well? Okay. Joe? Joe? There he is. So we have a long list of thank yous, but I'm going to get through all of them. In addition, Jim Peterson with the St. John's River Water Management District provided photos and content as well as a great partnership on the Lake Apopka Loop Trail. Many thanks also to Jackie Raleigh with the Florida Native Plant Society, who worked with our team to collect video instruction content for the new Education Center. Special thanks goes to President Maribel Brinkle, the Apopka Historical Society, and her team. Maribel, I saw her earlier. She's somewhere. There she is, right in the front. They worked to coordinate the loan of the traveling exhibit, Alligators, Dragons in Paradise. And thank you once again to our county commission and all of the partners who helped make this project a reality. And now I have to also thank Matt Studemeyer, our Parks and Recreation Director, for doing such a wonderful job. He has a great team of individuals that make certain that our parks look pristine at all times. Orange County spent $4.1 million on the Eco Center design, construction, and improvements at Magnolia Park here. We are proud of the numerous amenities it provides for our residents and visitors, including a trailhead extension, a fishing pier and dock, a pavilion, and an inclusive playground. Magnolia Park has long been a jewel for camping, and now residents and visitors can expand their experience by learning more about the environment and the history of Lake Apopka during their stay. It is a pleasure to be here today for this grand opening, and now I would like to ask Commissioner Moore to come forward with comments as well. Thank you all so much.
Good morning. I cannot imagine if we had had this on a Saturday morning, we would have had 500 people. You guys are the diehards and the devoted ones to be here on a Monday morning. So thank you to all of you that are here. This lake is very special to generations and generations of folks, and this project was started in back in 2015 under then Commissioner Nelson, and as things would have it, then I ended up the commissioner, and so we made a few little changes towards the educational component. As most of you know, I came from the school board, and it had been my pleasure for 5 or 6 years to take honors students from all of the Papa schools out here, and we would do water testing. We'd be down by the dock and tell them the history of the lake. If you don't know the story of this lake, it is the most fascinating story. It's kind of the good, bad, and the ugly, and we know that we're on the upswing. We're part of the generation that's going to see this lake restored. And what an opportunity. Even Visit Orlando will highlight all the amenities here at Magnolia Park and promote what we're doing. And I have some really good news. It wasn't in my script, but Mr. Studemeyer and Parks and Rec, and the next year going to be starting on the extension of the trail up McCormick Road. So all of our folks who could be biking from the Winter Garden area will actually be able to get here up Binion Road and then, of course, ride the Loop Trail. So I think we're just at that perfect time in history when everything's coming together, and we're just so blessed to have so many of you here. This is your park. We have so many people here who can make use of this with children, with guests, with visitors, and we really want to highlight what is so wonderful here in Orange County. And so a few details. We do have the best of worlds here. This is a 56-acre park that has a trailhead camping and now this Eco Education Center. The center is the focal point and home to exhibits and displays on environmental programs. It's a perfect family outing at a beautiful park and a place to learn about nature, the environment, and the restoration of Lake Apopka. When the county embarked on this effort years ago, our friends, we call them the Friends of Lake Apopka, truly stepped up to the plate to help us develop these educational displays and show the lake's significant history and recovery. You'll see all those displays inside later this morning. So thank you so much, Friends of Lake Apopka, for being our partners, and the museum folks and the Bloom and Grow and the Oakland Nature Preserve. We couldn't have done it without all of you. And Matt Sudamar, to your team, they do such a great job. We have a vision. They make it happen. So thank you so much to the Parks and Rec Department. Again, we are here for an exciting day, and I encourage you to bring your family and your friends out to check out this Eco Education Center. And with that, I'd like to turn it back over to Matt Sudamar with Parks and Rec.
Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners. Commissioner Wilson, would you like to say a few words? Or
you know what, we were just here
okay,
to
you good?
celebrate with you. Yes,
Yeah, Mayor Nelson.
You started it.
Oh gosh, yeah, what a remarkable improvement here at Magnolia Park. You know, and when you back under Teresa Jacobs, we got $4 million to go spend on, you know, anywhere in our district we would want to spend it, and you could spend it smaller amounts or you could spend it on one big improvement. And the way that Lake Apopka is making those major improvements, you know, I was out here when we released 1 million, you know, small or largemouth bass about this big. So as we start to see those improvements in Lake Apopka with the wildlife drive, with 100,000 people coming down the wildlife drive, it was the opportunity of a lifetime that we really wanted to make a difference here on Lake Apopka. We needed to do this. And so I put all my chips in on Magnolia Park and with Commissioner, the whole commission, along with Mayor Demings, were able to bring this to fruition. And I couldn't be more proud. The one person I think we left out, which I think, you know, without this, we might not ever gotten to this point, and that's Jim Thomas, the former, you know, yeah, from Friends of Lake Apopka, who saw it when it was at its worst and made those, you know, was really forceful in trying to make us to make those improvements, you know, getting the state to buy the land for us to make improvements on the lake. And here we are today, a lot of that being brought forward by Jim Thomas. And so we always got to think about Jim Thomas when we think about the Lake Apopka improvements and then Magnolia Park, and here we are. So thanks to the commissioners here, and we just are so excited to be a part of this, and couldn't be more proud to be a part, as we have our park right down the street, and we wanted those collaborative efforts between the city of Apopka and Orange County. So thank you, Christine Moore and all the team that put this together, and Matt Sudamar.
Thank you, Mayor Nelson, and thank you, Mayor Demings and commissioners. And you know, one more thing, Mayor Demings mentioned all the partners, and that he recognized, that we recognize today. And there's many more partners, but this is just fulfilling Mayor Demings' mission of making sure that we, you know, collaborate with partners and have partnerships. So collaboration and partnerships makes us successful, and that's a mission that Mayor Demings has instilled in myself and the rest of the staff here at Orange County. And this is just one great example of his guidance. So thank you again, Mayor Demings, and we'll go ahead and move everyone over towards the front of the Eco Education Center, and we will do the ceremonial ribbon cutting. And then upon our ribbon cutting, we would like to encourage everyone to please take a tour inside as well as outside. We have all of our volunteers and partners that'll be staged at each one of their exhibits and talk a little bit about each one of their projects that they did here at the park. And then please make sure you go down to the lakeside and see the dock and the beautiful views. Thank you. we'll get to that, ma'am. Let us finish our ceremony and then we'll give you an opportunity. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and everyone that's like to be in the photo. All right, we'll do a countdown. We have the two scissors.